Aileen Imperatrice, and I'm here at Jewel FM Gallery where I have a show through the end of August. There are 35 pieces here, and it's a big show showing my work through the years, the evolution of my style. Although every one of my pieces are very personal, and my work is always symbolic of what I'm going through in my own life. So I try to put into the canvas what I'm feeling at each moment and what I feel like I need to express so that I can move on and grow as an artist. So each of the pieces that you'll see are from different years. We have pieces from as recent as the end of last year, 2014. The pieces right behind me now are from 2013, and we'll also see some pieces from 2012, 2011, 2008, 2006, and so forth. And so it gives you an idea of how my style evolves through the years. But again, it's always related to something that I'm going through personally and things that I need to express symbolically in my work. My influences are many. One of them is Frida Kahlo, and the reason is because she was very brave about sharing her emotions and what she was going through in her work in a way that no one had been able to do quite the way that she did before. Another artist is Jackson Pollock, and for his abstract work, I think he had great enthusiasm in what he did and being unabashed with his emotions as he was working and just feeling his way through each piece. And the pieces behind me in particular were ones that I specifically tried to challenge myself in a way to do that. And so I admire those both extremes and how they challenge themselves as artists. And there are other artists I admire a lot in Fresno. We have great local talent, and they all do such incredible work, and it challenges me in what I'm doing. This piece is called Early to Rise, and it's from my series called Selective Memory. The whole series I did in 2013 and was first premiered that year. This particular piece deals with the loss of loved ones too early, and it seems like we always deal with a situation where we have our loved ones that pass away and we're never quite ready for it when it happens, even if it's been a long illness. So for this piece I was reflecting both on the humans, the friends that I've lost, and also the little furry animals that I've lost over the years, my dogs. And so it's a reflection on how I've never felt quite ready for any of that loss. This series is called Human Nature. It's a series I finished just at the end of 2014, and it directly relates to things that I've been going through with my family, my husband in particular, with the medical issues that he's facing at this time, dealing with needing to do a kidney transplant in the next year. I had a lot of thoughts in my mind about the frailness of human beings and how fragile we are, that if one organ suddenly is not working the way it should, our whole life is changed, and how we have to deal with that illness. So I wanted to do a series of pieces where each focus subject was a different human organ, and the importance and value that we have on that, and the necessity we have on those individual organs to sustain our life on a daily basis. When you come to see the show, and specifically these pieces that are from Human Nature, what you'll notice is that each of the titles of the pieces are lyrics from the Doors songs. And the reason that came about was because over the last few years, while we've been going through these medical issues, it gets overwhelming at times when you start thinking about all the things that you could worry about. And for some reason, the music of the Doors really permeated through all of that and would help me think of something else, would help me not focus on all the bad stuff. And so I would listen to that music constantly. And when I decided to work on this series, I made a conscious effort to play all of the CDs back to back in a loop. And as I was working on the pieces, not having a title in mind yet, certain lyrics would jump out at me. And that's what I decided to name each piece. This piece is called We Had Some Good Times, But Now They're Gone, and specifically dealing to our particular situation, that is a human kidney inside of a nest in a tree. And the feeling behind this was about how much we are trying to take care of that kidney. My husband needs both kidneys, so it's that feeling of trying to take care of and nest with the one that we currently have working so that we can continue to live a little longer. And so this piece directly reflects on that feeling and my wanting to take care of the husband that I have and make sure that his kidneys last as long as they possibly can. So I welcome you to come by Jewel FM before August 29th when the show comes down, and you can see all of my work here. I also have pieces that you'll see reflecting on issues of illumination, where I'm talking about and showing issues that I deal with that I feel like need to be illuminated. And then there are pieces that deal with my history and the things that I have learned as I come along as an artist. And finally, there are also pieces that deal with the issues of protection and feeling like I need to protect myself and that I want to help other people protect themselves as well. You can come by anytime during the regular hours, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And you can also contact me personally, and I'll be happy to give you a tour one-on-one and share my information about each piece. Also, while here, you can find my cards at the front desk that give contact information, so you can contact me that way. For more information, feel free to visit my website, AileenImperatrice.com.